Welcome to today's episode of Free Talk. We are joined by Waghole, the Training and Placement Officer at Pune Cambridge Institute of Management and Computer Application. With 2 years of experience in online and distance learning, Vallabh will share his insights on how ODL is shaping the future of education and its impact on students and institutions. Hello, sir. How
Thank
are
you,
you, sir?
Aryan. Thank you, Aryan, for this great introduction.
So I will begin with the questions now. It was so I introduced to our guest about your career and about your the interest which you are doing in this field. So sir, my first question was, it's pleasure to have you, sir. First of all, let's dive
Okay.
into right in the questions. What has been your experience with ODL and education system? Because for me, it's new concept. How will you explain this,
Okay, I must admit, Aryan, I was a bit nervous about this interview as
sir?
I don't have extensive experience in this field. However, I worked in the ODL department of a reputed university in Pune. During my tenure, I had a privilege of working closely with a dedicated lady officer who has the backbone of this department. In my word, she's a whole and soul. I frequently observed her work and listened to her meetings related the ODL mode, which piqued my interest in the form of this education. Over, I completed my second degree program through this online mode. So experience as a student in this system also adds to my understanding.
So, sir, that was a great insight for me. It was general definition about the ODL model. So, sir, my next question was that's great to hear, sir, about this. Can you explain what is distance and online education is and when it all began, sir? When it has been begun?
Okay. ODL full form is a distance and online mode education. Distance and online mode education, which we simply call ODL modes, allow students to study at their home without geographical limitations.
Okay. Uh-huh.
In this education system, various educational institutions provide education through the internet and students can study according to their convenience. Distance education in India began in 1962, Aryan,
Okay.
when the Indira Gandhi National Open University was established in Delhi. We call them IGNU.
IGNU, yes.
Also IGNU started online mode in 1990, but the growth or spread of online education were the massive in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, allowing students to study from home.
Yes, sir. I can see this experience because I also student of online education. I studied online for 3 years. So then
Yeah.
how could COVID-19 pandemic impacted the growth and distance of online education in India, sir? Can you throw
Uh,
light on that subject, sir?
yes, sure. The COVID-19 pandemic acted as a catalyst for the rapid expansion of distance and online education in India,
Mm-hmm.
with traditional education institutions forced to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
The entire education system had a pivot quickly to online
Online
platforms.
platform. Yes, yes.
This sudden shift highlighted the potential of online education and accelerated its adoption across the country.
Mm-hmm.
The pandemic also drove investment in educational technology, leading to the development of more robust online learning platforms, technologies, and resources. As a result, distance and online education, which had previously been a supplementary mode of learning, became a primary method of education for millions of students. Moreover, the pandemic exposed the digital divide in India, where students from rural and non-economical, especially economically disadvantaged backgrounds faced the challenges in accessing online education.
Mm-hmm.
Due to lack of internet connectivity and devices, this situation prompted the government and educational institutions to explore solutions such as a community-based learning centers and low-cost digital devices to bridge the gap.
Mm-hmm.
In the long term, the experience gained during the pandemic is likely to have a lasting impact on how education is delivered in India.
Mm-hmm.
With online distance learning continue to play a significant role even as a traditional classroom reopen.
Okay, sir. That was a brief about this subject, sir. And then my one question was there, sir. why is there a perception that the quality of distance and online education is inferior to traditional education, sir?
Mm, that is very important questions to the new beginners in ODL and higher education, Aryan.
Mm-hmm.
So the perception of inferior quality in distance and online education often stems from the lack of face-to-face interactions
Mm-hmm.
between students and teachers,
Mm-hmm.
which is a hallmark of traditional learning environments. This
Mm-hmm.
absence of direct engagement can result in a less impressive and personalized educational experience.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, concerns about the consistency and reliability of online programs
Mm-hmm.
contribute to this view. Not all institutions maintain uniform quality standards,
Okay.
and the potential for academic dishonesty in remote setting rises.
Mm-hmm.
Questions about the credibility of assessments and qualifications obtained through distance learning.
Okay. Then, but in what ways is ODL important for Indian education system, sir?
Yes, ODL is a very important in Indian education system. Um, so ODL is a reborner of Indian education system in my words. If you
Mm-hmm.
ask,
Mm-hmm.
ODL plays the crucial role in Indian education system. By expanding access to education, it enables students from rural and remote areas to
Mm-hmm.
pursue higher education
Mm-hmm.
opportunities that might otherwise be unavailable to them. ODL makes the education system more accessible,
Mm-hmm.
affordable, and flexible,
Mm-hmm.
accommodating the diverse needs of a learner across the country. This mode of learning helps bridge educational gaps
Mm-hmm.
and offers the pathway for many to achieve their academic and professional goals. Some students do ODL for their promotions
Mm-hmm.
and achieve their targets, fulfilling their eligibility for government jobs like DLLA, labor law welfare.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they can apply for ODL modes. So, hence, the ODL modes is a very important for Indian education system.
So ODL must be the big market in the India. So government also have taken the initiative. So my question was that what initiatives has been India government launched to support distance and online education, sir, according to your view, sir?
According to my view, the Indian government has introduced several initiatives to boost distance and education.
Mm-hmm.
This includes Swayam, NPTL, Diksha, and
Uh-huh.
e-Pathshala
Mm-hmm.
platforms. And private university also have their LMSs, which are connected with Swayams, and
Mm-hmm.
also one access given to the Indian central government,
Mm-hmm.
which provide a range of educational resource and courses online. All India Council for Technical Education (AICT) has developed guidelines for online and distance education programs. While the Continuous Improvement Quality Assurance (CIQA)
Mm-hmm.
body ensures quality standards, the University Grants Commission (UGC) provides accreditation and regulatory framework for distance education.
Okay.
As the Distance Education Council,
Mm-hmm.
DEC has historical overseen this program. Thus, initiatives collectively aim to enhance educational access, promote technologies use, and ensure high standards across institutions.
That was a good insight, sir. Then why do universities need admission agency to increase student admission in online mode, sir?
That's a very good question, Aryan. I have written a research paper on this topic,
Okay, wow.
which will be published very soon in a Scopus or UGC. So universities often engage admission agencies to boost student enrollment in online distance learning (ODL) mode.
Mm-hmm.
For several reasons, admission agency offers specialized expertise in reaching out to the potential students and managing the admissions process efficiently. Also, they target some particular audience they interested in ODL modes,
Mm-hmm.
like corporate areas, professional areas, and those students who already working in a job sector and not available for day-to-day traditional learnings in present in a classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So also they leverage these networks and marketing strategies to tap into the broader applicant pools.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, this agency provide personalized support to students,
Uh-huh.
streamline the application process, and allow universities to focus on delivery quality education. While the agency handle the recruitment and admission tasks, then what is the admission agencies are required and need of ODL modes private university in the current market
Okay.
because of admission agencies are the whole and the soul of the private universities ODL modes at that situation now in India.
Okay, so according to you, means admission agency act like a catalyst. Okay, sir. That was a
Yes.
clear point for me, sir. Are
Yes.
sir, this will be some different question. Are universities more interested in profits than in providing quality education through distance learning? What are your view on this, sir?
Actually, there's a growing perception that many universities are prioritizing profits over quality when it comes to distance learning. The search in online education has opened up a lucrative market,
Okay.
and some institutions seems more concerned with capturing a share of this market than with delivering high quality education.
Mhm.
The aggressive marketing tactics
Mhm.
employed by some universities and the promises of e-degrees with minimal efforts raise serious concern
Mhm.
about the integrity of those programs. When profit becomes the primary motivator, the focus on academic rigor, student support, and long-term outcomes can easily take the backseat.
That's it.
Yes, so this profit-driven approach is not only undermines the credibility of the institution, but also does the disservice to students who invest their time and money in this program.
Okay. Mhm.
The commercialization of education has led the proliferation of degree miles that tune out graduates with a little real world components or value in job market.
Mhm.
For distance learning to be taken seriously, universities must balance their financial goals with a genuine commitment to educational excellence, trans- transparency, accountability, and focus on student success should be guiding principles rather the just the bottom line.
So, sir, basically, what are your thoughts on quality of Indian distance and online education? Complaints often arise about it being inferior to regular education. That's no doubt, sir. How accurate is this?
That are simple reasons I explain for few points.
Mhm.
Complaints about the quality of Indian distance and online education often arise comparisons
Mhm.
with traditional education methods. Uh, Comparisons with the traditional education method. However, technological advancement have significantly improved the quality of online education platforms like MOOCs, massive open online courses, like that value addition courses, and LMS learning management system also there for offer high quality lectures.
Mhm.
International literature and research tools are there
Mhm.
to the for the students. Many institutions have adopted innovative teaching methods to enhance education, like they appoint visiting faculty from out of country, industrial experts, uh, renowned companies HR for their specialization, like MBA Finance, MBA HR, MBA Supply Chain Management.
Mhm.
Feedback and result from some students indicate the distance and online education is not a merely a temporary solution, but that essential component of the future education landscape provide valuable learning experience and resources. From my perspective, this is my answer on quality of Indian and distance online education.
Sir, are private universities making sufficient progress in expanding distance and online education? Or are there much major flaws in their plans?
Mhm. Yes, I am doubtful about this, but private universities are indeed making. notable progress in expanding distance and online education. Some universities are giving best services for their students to achieve their targets and some notable reviews. But there are areas are requiring improvement. Often students' expectations are not fully met due to inconsistency in technological infrastructure and teaching methods. While some universities have embraced cutting-edge technology, otherwise skills rely on traditional approaches to create a more harmonious and effective learning environment. There needs to be a greater uniformity and innovation across private institutions. Addressing this issue will enhance the overall quality of efficiency of distance and online education. Aryan.
So, I thought about this question from many about the previous conversation. But sir, how successful are students in finding employment opportunities through distance and online education? What is their recognition and reputation of this model of or mode of this education, sir?
Yes, Aryan. This is a perfect question for me because I'm working currently in a training and placement officer so students are increasingly finding employment opportunities through the distance and online education in current job market because some students of ODL modes are joining on job and they are practically experienced. So although there are still work to be done regarding recognition and reputation. The students had need a three basic skill sets for their jobs: technical skills, hard skills, and soft skills.
Soft skills, yes.
And company also looking for these skills. Who does the multi skills? So companies are beginning to value skills acquired through the online education in current now, particularly in field like technology and business management. However, traditional education still holds more prestige in some areas. To improve, these institutions need to focus on the quality of their courses and align them with industry requirements like that we discussed. Adding value through supplementary courses and establishing internal skills development and e-learning departments can further enhance the employability of students. I know 2-3 universities in Pune, they started and found reading some e-learning department under the old and through the skills department, the e-learning department, giving skills to the students in the weekdays as online lectures, discussion forums like that.
So basically, some people argued that online education hold less value compared to the traditional education. What is your perspective on this?
So there may be many reasons for such an approach, but the fact remains that the value of online education is different. It will not less than that of traditional education. Online education allows students to study at their own time, so they can study while managing work and family responsibilities. This has made education more accessible and inclusive. Also, throughout the online education, students have access to world-class resources, which is not possible in a traditional education. Are you the student of online education that you know how this is the connect with the worldwide? For example, many reputed universities and experts offer online courses and lectures, thereby providing students with excellent quality education. It is true that in a traditional education there are no opportunities for a social interaction and networking due to the physical presence in the classroom. However, online education has also founded a social to this problem through various online communities, forum, and group projects. The value of education depends not only on this method, but also on its quality and the learning experience of the student. If online education can provide quality and experience, There is no reason to underestimate its value. Rather, with the help of technology and the various innovations, online education is going to become an important part of future education system in future.
The next question was that, so do private universities make false promises to increase their profit or boost students' enrollment? What is your take on this, sir?
Actually, this is a very hard and tough question for me. Yes, some private universities do make false promises to enhance their profit or increase student enrollment because no any intake limit for ODL mode in private universities, such as not any intake set by UGC and AICT, I said. So there are no limitations for student enrollment. Thus, institutions often promote their academic quality and facilities in ways that may not reflected the experience. For interns, they might guarantee excellent placement record, top-notch faculty, and state-of-the-art facilities, but those claims may not always be true. Admission agencies play a crucial role in this context. Some universities engage the agency which may provide misleading information, such as claiming that exams are not necessary. Exams can be taken any time of the day and you not need to activate cameras like that, or that they will handle admissions with all universities. Thus, deceptive practices aim to attract students and generate more revenue. Consistently, students may end up with a super education and experience, adversely affecting their prospects. Students and their families need to verify the authenticity of the claims and makes informed decisions. Okay.
So are students being misled by the hype because they are creating the hype like we will give package of this and that all around online education, or it is just truly a game changer?
The hype around online education has created a lot of excitement in education market because it is important to ask whether students are being misled by ungranted promises. The narrative that online education is a game changer is often accompanied by claims of convenience, flexibility, and equal quality compared to traditional education. However, the reality is more complex. Not all online programs deliver the same level of education, and students may find themselves struggling with issues like lack of interaction, poor course design, and inadequate support. The romanticized view of online education often overlooked the challenges, leaving students unprepared for the realities of this mode of learning. That being said, online education does have the potential to be a true game changer, especially in country like India, where access to quality education is uneven. For it to live up to its promises, there needs to be a greater focus on quality control, student engagement, and meaningful assessment. Students must also be educated about the pros and cons of online learning so they can make informed decisions. When done right, online education can indeed transform lives and open up new opportunities. But the current hype needs to be tempered with a more realistic understanding of its capabilities and limitations.
Okay. So, but how can student engagement be increased in ODL education? How can student engaged in this process?
Um, so there are two multiple answer of this question and two three reasons of how students engage ODL modes easily and increased in hours. That means increasing students' engagement in ODL education requires multifaceted approach that leverage modern technology and innovative teaching strategies. Educational institutions must adopt interactive tools such as a virtual classroom, online discussion forums, group projects, and webinars to create an environment where students can actively participate, ask questions, and engage in a real-time discussion. Integrating multimedia resources like videos, interactive simulations, and gamified learning experience can make the learning process more enjoyable and stimulating. Faculty should regularly seek and incorporate students' feedback to tailor their methods to meet specific needs and present diverse teaching methods through collaborative projects, peer reviews, and practical assessment. Assignments are also good part of this study. Can make learning more dynamic and relevant. Additionally, setting clear goals, providing timely feedback, and recognizing student achievements through towards certificates and other initiatives can significantly boost motivation by fostering a supportive and interactive online community. Faculty can help students feel more connected and committed to their educational journey, even in a distance learning setup. Also.
So do you think universities have become complacent due to the high number of admission they receive through admission agencies? And are they reluctant to handle admission independently?
Mm, yes, they handle admission independently, but they need a strong team and counseling teams like that. Admission agency tactics uses for it seems that many universities have become a complacent due to the influx of admissions managed by admission agencies. This over-reliance on internal agencies can lead to be a significant reduction in the university's own initiative and efforts in managing their admission process. When universities rely heavily on agencies, they might neglect to develop that maintain robust in-house admission systems. This complacency can be attributed to a lack of skilled staff dedicated to managing admissions internally. Many institutions have lack of the necessary expertise and resources to handle admissions effectively on their own. Consistently, this results in a more passive approach to admissions, where universities may not actively seek about and enroll students independently. They might also show a lack of innovations in their admission strategy. For universities improve their admissions process, it is crucial for them to build their own skill teams and invest the rating efficient in-house admission systems.
Okay.
This will not only enhance the quality of admissions but also strengthen the institution's overall capability to attract and enroll students in competitive educational landscapes.
So then how is the progress of student monitored in distance education? How the progress is been monitoring in this process?
Mm, it is so simple. Monitoring students' progress in a distance education can be quite challenging for some universities. Unlike traditional education where face-to-face interactions are common, distance education relies heavily on online assessments and assignments, which can sometimes be prone to inaccuracies or dishonesty. To address these institutions need to adopt robust and constant evaluation methods to track students' progress accurately. Institutions must implement the variety of assessment tools such as regular quizzes, assignments, projects, and feedback from uh, lectures to ensure the comprehensive evaluation. They also need to take some active aptitude test for student growth and learnings. Additionally, continuous monitoring of student progress and making adjustments based on expert feedback is crucial by enhancing the reliability and transparency of the assessment process. Distance education can achieve better quality and effectiveness. I
Okay. So then what is the value of degree obtained through the ODL education?
Mm, The value of a certificate is often through distance education can sometimes be perceived as a less compared to traditional education certificates. This disparity is often due to lack of direct hands-on experience that traditional education provides. However, this does not imply that distance education certificates are of lesser value. Many reputed universities offer high quality online courses,
Okay.
and the value of the certificates largely depends on the quality of the educational programs. As long as the programs are recognized and the institutions are reputable, the certificates can hold significant value. In Pune, two, three private universities serving their online courses, and they are very valuable certificates students will
Okay.
take from them. Professional recognition and accreditations of those programs are very crucial to enhancing their credibility and ensuring that they are valued in the job market. In that case, university must need to improve their quality and assure student to they provide learning which is needed in current job market.
So how can the admission process at university can be improved, sir? Because admission is the grassroots of this process, sir. Then how can we improve the admission process?
Yes. Admission process is the start and the first step of educational career which have student do first. That is one reason improving the admission process at universities requiring addressing several key areas. Currently, many universities have complex and insufficient admission procedure. One of the university I know they doing admission for online modes are manually in this era. To streamline the process, institutions should embrace technology and implement automated admission management system using online application forms, digital document submission, and providing prompt feedback. Support from their counseling team at that time can make the admission process more efficient and less timing consuming. Additionally, enhancing transparency in the admission process by offering clear guidance and information to students is essential. This approach ensures that students can navigate the admission process smoothly and with greater clarity.
How is the cost of technology required for ODL education can be reduced, sir?
Mhm. Yes, the reducing the cost of technology required for ODL education involves the collaborative efforts from both institutions and government bodies. The expense associated with high-tech tools and platforms can be a significant barrier for many institutions, impacting the quality of education they can offer. One effective strategy to reduce cost is to utilize open source software and can significantly lower expenses. Additionally, government subsidies and financial assistance for technology acquisition can help institutions to manage cost more effectively. Partnerships between the public and private sectors to support technology advancements and financial aid for crucial. This measure will make technology more accessible and enhance the overall quality of distance education.
Okay. Sir, then you once aspired to become director in ODL mode, sir. What made you leave it, sir?
Actually, this is my personal question, but so I answer you this. Aryan. My aspiration to become a director in ODL mode still exists with me. My decision to leave ODL modes was driven by that very goal. Your question contained the answer by stepping away from ODL. I am gathering the necessary expertise in traditional education, which is crucial for returning to ODL with a strong foundation. Currently, I am working in a traditional education, honing my skills and gaining experience that will be invaluable when I return in the ODL mode when I want. In the future, with the expertise I am developing now, I plan to take on a leadership role in ODL. And this time I am aim to make more sustainable impact. The journey is far from over. It is simply the strategic move to ensure that when I do return to the ODL system, I am fully equipped to lead it towards greater success and innovations.
Sir, the now questions are ended. So, sir, it was a great conversation on ODL mode, sir. So, I have been wondered for many days about the ODL education system because I have been watching the growth and downfall of this Byju's,
Yes.
Physics Wala. They are the ODL platforms like Unacademy. It was a
Yes.
great conversation, sir. I was very wondered you had a great knowledge in this field. You have been working last from 3 years, I think. You are also working as a placement officer. It must be the good combination as that you are the placement officer also and that ODL education. Your both combination will make your students to far achieve their skills. So I must be also your students now from today. I will be also learning many few techniques about the job market and ODL program.
Sure, Aryan.
I will be happy
Yes.
to be your student, sir. So
Yes.
thank you, sir, for this great conversation. So I hope my listeners will be happy to listen this uh, podcast and they will leverage their skills. I hope I had a good conversation with you. Thank you,
Okay. I thank you for inviting me here,
sir.
Aryan, and all your team. So it is great conversation with you and sharing my insight with you.
Thank you, sir. So,
Yes.
sir,
Thank-
let's meet in our next podcast, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.